Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Doing a podcast for no reason. I invited some people over, so maybe they'll show up, maybe they won't. It's always super short notice, so I don't blame anyone if they don't. What's up, Amy Joe? Hey, Gary B. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Enjoy your movie. Check out Gary B's channel. Awesome comic book stuff, a lot of Conan vibes, and he does a cool 1011, which I had the privilege of being on. So that's in his backlog. So check him out. Um, every week he does post regularly. Amy Joe, also a fellow YouTuber, does awesome woodworking. What's up, Amy Joe? Go check her channel out. She does a lot of cool lives, making wood spirits and different things, eagles, fishes, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm just jumping on here because I don't know. Well, I need watch time. And you can do vertical streams now on Restream, which is nice. My other account wasn't working, but this one's working fine, so I'm not going to touch anything. So we are currently on Kick and YouTube. Just on Kick because my Twitch seemed to have kind of died out, but here's what it is. What's happening? So I need to bring up both these chats. Looks like they share them, but I can't really tell. So some folks from Powerbomb Nation may come in. It's a good night for going live. I should have had planned something better than nothing. And talk about my day. What did I do today? Went to the library. My son made some worksheets. Well, I downloaded some worksheets. He made his own worksheets, and then I downloaded some like flyers for my channel. So I might go post them. I left one at the library. I might find some local shops to put on their bulletin board. I don't think people read those anymore, but maybe, I don't know. I used to. There was like a local flyer I used to live or used to read at this coffee shop long ago. Nice background. You see a little star in the middle down there? So Google Gemini made this background. And I was like, what colors I need? You tell you like what you're wearing at the time. I'm like, well, you need dark blue. And like I made one with a person on it, like in the background. I was like, well, can you remove that person? I was like, well, I have to change the stuff. I was like, that's fine. And it made this one up. So came out pretty cool, I thought. I thought I had blue on the background here, but that's all right, I guess. Give me myself just bigger. Maybe too big. Maybe too big there. VR is cool. What movie are you gonna watch? I thought I changed the background to blue. I don't know if I can change it offhand. I thought I put it like I didn't. Be in space. I don't know. Maybe the gray's fine. That one doesn't work at all. Kind of too bright. Is that too close? Happy Easter, Rick. Movie time. Pretty Deadly on Prime. Pretty Deadly. That sounds familiar. I haven't watched a movie really in a long time. Enjoy. Don't get nightmares. Happy Easter to you as well. Thank you for that. There's a bit of delay from YouTube, it looks like, but it's not too bad. Kick, I don't know. Somebody over there. Probably because I've been podcasting. I probably should change that to just chatting. Last time I tried to change things on Kick, it just went terrible. Let's see here. Let's chat. Maybe that'll be better. Doubtful. So we don't have any big plans for Easter. They did the egg hunt at school today. We packed eggs up yesterday. So I put 2 chocolate eggs in and Avengers sticker. It was like the little kids version of Avengers. Did get some card games in Wednesday night. Got some UVS in. And a terrible dice game from Firefly. Like the show Firefly has a game called Firefly Shiny Dice. It's a horrible game. It's barely a game. Don't even play it. So maybe my poor friend Scott had to sit through it. Well, we didn't sit through it. We played like 3 turns and we just quit. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. I think we were working on Sunday. Yeah, I work on Sunday actually. So Easter needs to be a bigger holiday. You get rid of the Easter Bunny stuff, get to the Jesus stuff. I think it'd be way better. It's pretty important for us Christians. I'm not sure how the bunny got invaded. I'm sure I could look it up, but it is what it is. And then we got spring break, Easter, and it's like that's a stint where there's no holidays for a second in the year. I can't remember. And there was a couple months, like it was like a 2 months don't have any holidays or anything that's like where you can take time off or they give you time off. I know when I was a kid when I worked at McDonald's during like this time, like Lent and all that stuff. Like the people don't eat meat on Fridays, and I worked at McDonald's, like fish fillets were just going left and right. So many fish fillets. I think they ran a deal too, like a 2 for 2 or something ridiculous. It was nuts. I do like fish fillets. I think they're supposedly perch in those sandwiches, but who knows? It's McDonald's. I had Burger King today. Had a Whopper, double Whopper today. Yeah, stole a couple onion rings. My son's onion rings. I'm trying not to do any onion rings, no fries, no sides, no cakes anymore. So gotta get this weight down. I say that and I like did my last review was an Arch Burger from McDonald's. But again, there's no fries. It was just an Arch Burger. And that thing's okay. It's not a go-to, that's for sure. I'm not sure. McRib comes back usually in the summer, I think. I'm sure I can probably look it up. When will the McRib be back in my area? We tried Pizza Hut buffet today. They just brought it back to the one in town, and that's the '90s Pizza Hut right there. Yeah, we had one buffet left for a long time, and some years ago it went back to nothing. And we found a pizza up close. It was very good pizza. Um, Customer service was a little lacking, and like they had a '90s store with the fireplace and where the buffet used to be was just tore down and tables and things were fine, but the carpet was all tore up, all ripped up. Um, there's a couple classic ones coming back, I guess, with the hut roof and I guess the darker, um, like a lower ceiling. It's darker in there, and you have those lamps, stained glass lamps. So I've only seen the '90s though ones. I grew up in the darker ones with the jukebox, one video game, got your deep dish pan pizza. We lose about 25 pounds. I'm trying to watch what I eat. Yeah, that's where I'm about. I mean, so 20, probably 25, 27 pounds. I got up there a little while ago. So, yeah, I was eating a lot of junk. So got a sweet tooth there for a second, and that's just bad because of so much sugar. So I'm going on primarily main course meat, just a plain burger, usually a double. So I fill up. So double quarter pounder, double Wendy's double. So not a baconator, but like a Wendy's double. No cheese. A lot of times you put cheese on it, anyway. Yeah, those are good days. Get my quarters, play some Michael Jackson or Kiss on the Jukebox, then play probably Qbert era, Pac-Man Qbert era. I would think video games would still like a one arcade machine would still generate an okay amount of money because like grocery stores had them. We would cycle them out. So I first played Star Wars at a grocery store. I first played Super Mario Brothers at a grocery store. I first played Defender at a grocery store. Um, Quite a few others because the local one would just swap them out every couple months. It seemed like we are on the road a lot, so not the best meal choices. Yeah, like fast food, I like just give me a plain double of whatever the biggest burger is usually, because the chicken's gonna be breaded, the fish is gonna be breaded, so chicken nuggets are chicken nuggets, breaded, of course. So, when I was doing the more extreme diet, I was throwing away the bun, just eating the meat, but not this time around. Just trying to get the burger because yeah, it was expensive and hard going for a while, and you can't keep up with that diet. And if you do, you got to make sure you eat electrolytes, like drink orange juice or get electrolyte water, so and get fats them in somehow. 'Cause my favorite Wendy's burger is actually the junior bacon cheeseburger. That's like junior bacon cheeseburger is the perfect amount of like flavors together. But I eat like 3 of those, so that's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread. Tomorrow, there was a new chicken place that just opened up, but we went in there and there was no AC. I was like, man, it's really hot in here. You just opened up. Um, like, okay, we'll look at it, see what's going on. It's very nice, very clean in there. They redid what the old place was like. It was like some kind of pizza joint. It was like a grease pit. I had good pizza though. I don't know, something about it. It was like you're brand new, you got no AC on. There's one guy back there cooking this hot chicken because everything had like a pepper on it. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want extra salty sweat chicken. So we left. We went and got Panda Express. I like that convenience stores are starting to have some better choices. Like Loves. I used to drive home on the East Coast to Indiana, and then I think it was a Love's on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Like that was the middle stop. I'll get my gas, I'll get my food. I think it was a Wendy's, and be set. One stop. Mhm. Yeah, and I wasn't looking at the menu for a long time. I was like, "It's getting hotter in here." There's this one guy back there. The girl looked like a little bit desperate, like, "Please order something." I was like, I don't want sweat chicken. Well, no sweat chicken today, or any day really, if I can help it." So Panda Express it was. So I got some. He got orange chicken. I got the pepper steak, just beef, but they have like cheese and hard boiled eggs and stuff. Oh, at Lowe's. They have like cheese, not real cheese. There's usually a restaurant I thought connected to Lowe's. At least I want a turnpike, I think had the Wendy's. But man, that was like in the 90s. I was thinking like no dos, which probably should be illegal. I don't think you can get no dos at gas stations anymore. Get all wired, drinking taking no dos and drinking like a 16-ounce Coca-Cola, YouTube. Also note hard boiled eggs and being on the road. Yeah, yeah, that's true. If you're driving with somebody else, that's that's a foul flag on the play. That is very true. Yeah, that's funny. Funny. By yourself, you just roll the windows down. Let's go for it. Remember those two? What have you been working on lately? I saw you went live, but we were heading out. So I stopped in that goes live, but I didn't say anything today. Those eggs. Yeah, those eggs. Oh man. Got a whole Dutch oven situation going on in the that's terrible. Yeah, that's because we stopped maturing at 17. That's why that happens. I attempted to carve a hawk. It went it went horribly wrong. So it was a hawk, like a different kind of bird now, something like a turkey. He's like, this is a turkey. So horribly wrong. Was it on live or just like a video? Paying back trust. I don't know. It's like that goes on and you pay back in the car. It sounds like a lose lose situation. Lose lose long trip situation. I guess it keeps you awake though, in like one way, right? Kind of looks like the eagle on Angry Birds. I'll show what the eagle looks like. I know what the Angry Birds look like. Well, an out of shape hawk. And you don't have a BTS, Amy Joe behind the scenes, blue for real. I wonder what this even looks like on Kick. It's pretty small. Oh, because it's vertical. That's right. Oh, this is probably way worse and probably way too close. I feel like I should back up. Let's see what it looks like on the phone. I should record it. Yeah. Yep. Can't laugh at yourself. We can laugh out, right? Everyone else, because that's a lie. I'm a dish it out person that can't take it. As soon as someone tries to dish it back, I go for the jugular. It gets uncomfortable. People are like, man, you're a jerk. Did it short? You can see it kinda. Nice. I have to look for it. So the short out? Can you check it on your channel? I don't know how to like share links. User timeout. I don't know that. I laughed so hard at yourself today. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. I don't know. This feels too big. I don't like it. Short is out. All right, I'll have to check it out. Check out Amy Joe's channel. Some humor on there, I guess. There's humor on there anyway. I guess no Rob KO, no Powerbomb Nation, no RTF. It is Thursday, I guess, 10:30. People got to work tomorrow. I am off tomorrow, so it doesn't matter to me. 4 likes. I guess I should just brush my teeth on stream like I saw and get 140 likes. Well, no, it was 140 people watching, 240 likes, I think. Some lady brushing her teeth. No, it's not. I'm trying to think. That's all we did today. Burger King, library. I played a game called Solstice. I'm not feeling it's kind of boring so far. Uninstalled Call of Duty because I was wasting too much time on it. Right? It's insane. Or sleeping on live. It just amazes me. Yeah, that's been since this Virgo thing started. I've seen the sleepers. I've also seen the thoughts have kind of invaded live, at least when I'm like sitting in the pickup line. I'm like, okay, I know why you're getting views. The worst are the tarot card readers, though. That's so dumb. The tarot card readers, get out of here. Eating ramen, mukbanging. I was debating when I was like, I did that burger review. I was like, do I show the bite? I was like, I don't want to do. Do I want to do that? Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I was like, we'll see. So I guess it's proof that you eat it, because the other one I just like took the bite off camera for that roast beef sandwich, so it was very kind of bland. But I think it was my fault. I didn't put anything on it, so it was bland because I had a little more flavor. That was New Jersey Mike's. And tomorrow the plan is I'll get a new front tire tomorrow, so I'll probably get a used tire. And then after that, I feel like it's pizza day tomorrow. It's not good for my diet, but we still get pizza like once a week. Might be a Little Caesars or Papa John's, or I should maybe try to find a new pizza spot. People love to watch. I don't, and also like, I guess some people like it's a social thing when you eat and people eat and we talk. I don't like that. When it's time for me to eat and I'm pretty much focused on like what I'm doing and it's not talking. Some people really want to like jibber jabber. Like, so we can talk after I'm done eating. That's fine. But while I'm eating, I don't want to talk. I know the point you go to restaurants that, but like you talk before the meal gets there and you can talk after the meal. Right? That's what you can break the bread, talk. Meal comes, shut up, let me eat my meal, and then we can talk. It doesn't take me long anyway. I eat like 5 seconds. I watched a gal one night. Yuck. I'm not a big feet person from her toenails. But yeah, I understand why though, because you're like, what? You get stuck. You'll get like mind stuck. You're like, what? You'll get stuck at looking at like, I don't want to watch this. Just like the toppings. There's a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese and a lot of bread. So yeah. I feel bad. I feel bad the waste of food a little bit though. I was like, that's a big waste of food. Wait, I don't want a camera in my face while I'm eating. Yeah. Like I said, I'm focused on what's supposed to happen. Eat the food, move on. What's cool about that review though, I found a nice, like I've seen that park. I drive by all the time. I think I've been there once before, but I didn't go back into where like they had this nice picnic table area. They had like two lakes, two ponds, not lakes, two ponds. So that was kind of cool. Remember ducks? It was a real nice day. I was like, "Yeah, this is cool. It's kind of close." It was windy though, and I didn't have like my external phone mic, so it sounds pretty terrible. You know, the nice wind noise from your phone. Pro, pro edit. So let's see. 0 for 5 on guess. I think unless I'm missing something. Let's see. Maybe it didn't go. Oh. What the? Hey, Seraph, no, thank you. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. You know, that's what YouTubers have to say. You didn't have to do that, but we very much appreciate it. That's awesome. Have a blessing. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed life. Have a blessed everything. It was very cool. Did not need to do that, but I do appreciate it. Oh, it's cool to get a super chat. How do I click the heart button, right? Well, that didn't work. Can I just give the no, can't click the heart. Trying to. Thank you. Definitely seem I feel like that's somewhat familiar name. Just dropping angel blessings. Seraphim. Hey Denise, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. What do you read here, brother? This is just a chill podcast, but on my page, there's going to be a little bit of food stuff now. It's usually video games. I used to be into like toy collecting a lot, so toy collections. Um, Still play board games and card games, so pretty much that kind of genre. Maybe a few movie hot takes here and there. So games, video games, board games, card games, some food now. Then we come on here and just chill out and talk about whatever. Like I don't have any plans here, so there should be something on the channel you might like. Dollar Tree finds, cheap finds, stuff like that. I'm gonna try to my hand at doing a little bit of skits. If you look at I think at the Roar of Rage video, I try to do a little bit skit stuff in there, a little acting. It's YouTube level. He says hello, hello. So just trying to reach main monetization. So I'm still on like tier 1, but we'll keep at it. So taking a break, I think, from creating because I've been grinding stuff out forever, 6 years. So we're trying to work on some of those older thumbnails. Yeah, wish you luck. If you ever review music, I'll jump more. Like what kind of music? Like modern music, I like some stuff, but I'm not familiar with like modern bands. I grew up listening to like AC/DC, Kiss, Metallica, and on the hip hop side, like Public Enemy, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Rakim, and then '90s. Like I was a big DMX fan. So, what kind of music? I don't know. That's like classic rock. I like I guess it's yacht rock now. You have good presence. I believe you'll make it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings and the nice words. It's the opposite of a troll. What do we call opposite of trolls? Is there a name for that? It's got to be like a term for. People I don't know dropping in, saying good things. Let's see. We'll ask Google Gemini. Senior Live, gotta say hello. Got the grandkids on their way for the weekend because my daughter has surgery tomorrow. All good though. Don't forget Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I'm a huge GNR fan. Um, that was like a solid part of like growing up right there. And Tom Petty as well. So, but definitely Guns N' Roses. So, up until I guess the Illusions. Um, well, hope she has a safe surgery. Everything goes well. Very smooth. No complications. Get to hang out with your grandkids. That's cool. You got plans? Hmm. Peacekeepers, White Knight, Good Samaritan. Good stuff. Oops. Got a favorite Guns N' Roses song, Deneen? When I was a kid, it was Out to Get Me. Now, it's hard to say. Guns N' Roses, Don't Damn Me was up there. Perfect Crime was up there. Um, Have you ever checked them out? Check out or check the song out. It's on YouTube. It's called Shadow of Your Love. So on Appetite, it was going to make, for the rumor I read, was Shadow of Love was going to make it onto Appetite, but they changed it to You're Crazy instead. I have no backing on that. That's just what I heard somewhere. It's a good song though. Thanks, just hanging with them. Always fun. Just do whatever. Maybe we'll make a snowman. We still have the stuff. Yeah, we didn't have the snow. My wife and son did go out there and they tried to make a snowman. It was so icy and like that hard type snow. So they got them together a little bit, but it was just too not the right type of snow. November Rain, I think it was like 11 minutes. It's a long song. Getting the Ring is good. The entire thing of Appetite. Appetite doesn't have like probably the weakest song in Appetite is probably Think About You, I would think. And that's not a bad song. Uh, and like the Illusions, like I will agree, most people say if you put the Illusions together, it's a really good album. But they were pretty smart about putting like hits on a couple hits here, a couple hits here, like I don't say filler, but kind of filler songs. Like them all. I don't think I say one I really disliked. Oh yeah, smash that like button. Well, what do we have? How many likes do we have? This thing doesn't. I have to look at my phone. Uh, 5 likes. That's great. What are the thumbs down button? We should bring that back. Let's bring the thumbs down button back. Don't they still have it? What am I thinking of? I'm not thinking right. Um, Yeah, not a thumbs down, but what am I thinking of for the ratio? What was it? I thought you took it away at one point in time. I'm just tripping. Anyways, I guess because I don't see it on the phone. But yeah, smash the like button. Let me see. What am I losing to here? Everything else. Okay, this podcast is doing about the same as me. Of course, the person working out. All right, where's my thing at so I can keep up? Lost the like. That makes sense though. When you talk about like people are like, shut up. I understand. It's all good. It's funny. How long has the stream been? 38 minutes. I don't know if I can get an hour to talk about nothing. Went through the days. Tomorrow's hopefully get a tire. That's my big event for tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So, but if you for some reason don't see me for a while, it's because I'm just gonna probably just look back at the backlog and reshape some thumbnails. So there's plenty of stuff on the channel to watch. There's gotta be something on there you can hit like on. Kind of shocked no one showed up. I seem to invite the Powerbomb Nation guys, RTL Rob, and Chucky and Ellie. And like where I'm at, I kind of looked up like content creators in my area if I could find people doing similar things. And like it was like everyone like I found doing YouTube was like a realtor. Like everybody was like a realtor or some kind of like in that kind of genre where like I just have my YouTube to make me money, to like drive into my business. Like there was no chill creation or like people even trying like reviewing movie theaters, reviews, or there was stuff like that. It was like, I'm a realtor or I own this lot or condo. So maybe the West Coast is more adapted for content creation. I know Texas probably has a lot because a lot of famous people. You have Ryan Tran, Jake Carlini do perfects in Texas. There's a lot of people in Texas, seems like. What do they call the Fort Worth area? What's that called? Dallas something. DFS. Something like that. You looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath? I'll go on right here. Look me up on Redfin 00000. What's up, Knuckles? In here trolling. Hey, do you know Seraph Null? In your chat? Seems familiar. I need to write that down. Pretty bad. Want to have a bath? We'll get you in there at 7.7 APR. Unless you want to do an ARM, get you a 7-year ARM for 3%, and then after that 7 years, it'll be 20%. Never do an arm, people. Unless I guess you're flipping it within the arm's length, then I guess so. SERAPH. No, okay. Donator. Let's keep a list of donations. Not sure. So you like to? Yeah, very kind words and donated. That was very nice. Only half bath, not a full bath. Yeah, well, it's got a stand-up shower for 30% for a 60-year lease. They probably give you that. They probably give you 30% on your mortgage. That's horrible. So I will say I'm not impressed with how things go in economy-wise. People were promised a better economy. I'm not seeing it. So, supposedly I ran the numbers and it's like 2% better, but because inflation works, like you don't feel like you're making any more money or your money's going not any further. You know? And I paid $4.09, I think, for gas today. $4.09. Well, I don't know if this trick works. Let me ask you guys. So when you get gas, people are like, "Oh, jiggle the handle, try to get a couple drops off." So what I do now, I leave it in. Maybe I shouldn't share this. What if it does work and it screws me over? Never mind. It is. It's been going that way since the last administration. Oh, it's definitely out of hand. Something's got to give there. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It's in case it does work. I don't know if I'm gonna jinx myself. Oh yeah, it got cold here today. It dropped down to like 51 at one point. It's been kind of raining, like cold, like wind rain, not like pouring rain, but more than mist, but not rain. Does that makes sense? Where it's like you walk outside and it kind of hits you, it's on the skin. It's like, oh, this is really cold. That was a cool day because like day before, I think it got up to 80 or 78. Weather's all over the place. Well, look what it was 100 years ago. We were living in 100 years ago, 18, 1920. Oh, right before the Depression, right? Or right before the Depression, things are good. Right? Is that right? Am I doing math right? Is that the Roaring Twenties? The gold standard killed us. Well, listen, yeah, it's a number of things, I'm sure. The powers that be, you know, pulling the puppet strings. You want to carry around a pouch of gold coins, do you? It gets heavy. Do you remember those commercials of Cash for Gold that were everywhere? Like, how was that? 2010, probably 2010 or so. Like Cash for Gold, Cash for Gold. So then anything in the envelope. Those guys, they knew what they were doing. I don't know, it was a win-win because, like, people have like old jewelry laying around, like 14 karat necklaces or whatever. They do that forever. It's like, oh, I'm not going to wear this again, so I'll send it in. So, had to happen if we want the NWO, one world government project, whatever it's called. There's so many conspiracies. It's all laughable and sad at the same time. Like, we all know that politicians should have term limits, but no one does anything. Hollywood is full of terrible people, but you still go to the movies. So they say when you're pointing a finger, four pointing back at you. I mean, common person knows all these things. Common American, they know all these things. I don't turn into a Rumble podcast, but just let's keep praying about it. Things get better. Oh, smash that like button, Knuckles, so I can get like 6. I almost never break 10. It's crazy. It's hilarious. That's not hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. I did hear Vince McMahon is going to try to buy back the WWE. Maybe. That'd be cool. And that's off topic. No. Yeah, I'll smash it. Fine. Don't hit it. All right. How do I ban you? Hey, whoever this is. You still doing stuff for that channel? That's like my one gameplay channel. I don't do anything with it. Ah, there we go. 6 likes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Now we're in business. Oh, I'm going to put up that flyer. Let me show you guys. That's not it. It's in the car. Gonna go to the local areas and yeah, you guys can see it because I gotta put something behind it, right? How do I do it? You guys can't see this. I'm gonna put myself behind it. Yeah, that'll work. Anything to change that either. That's all right. I guess I'm going to have a new sling on there Saturday. Okay, nice. Saturday, new sling on Saturday. Check it out on this page. Numbskull 4 slingshots. You put your link in for that channel so people know to go over there. Yeah. I just gotta like put your hand up and it's I have the virtual background on. It's not gonna work. But, yeah. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram. I think the shot's pretty. And give us a sneak peek or I guess a flavor of it. What colors? I guess what colors is it? What's the theme? Dang, that's a big jug of Not for me. I had moonshine once. I had Tennessee moonshine. I think it. Well, I never had moonshine. I've heard about it, and it was rough. It was real rough. Purple, blue, black, and white. Okay. Purple, blue, black, and white. That's a lot of colors. Sounds interesting. I'm trying to like picture in my head like how that would flow. It's like white handle, or is the U white? I don't know. I'll check it out Saturday. I'll have to check it out Saturday. Zoom. Let's see how big it is again. This phone. Here it is. What do you think? I can't see it. Can I go over to my page and see it? Zoom looks good. I know, like, I'm looking at my phone, like, text goes over. I guess I can get a little higher up, about as high as the chair goes. Hey, I did a good job on this background. I think better than it was unzoomed. Yeah, it's more personable, I think. I don't know, like smaller because I thought somebody was going to join, but didn't happen. Okay, it's right here. What are you talking about? What kind of crazy stuff are you talking about? This is on your last live? Hey, I'll try to remember to go Saturday and look at it. Go Saturday to. I gotta bring it back up. So this page. All right. Now, could you put the link into that page so people can check it out? Because I'm on the Restream chat. It's in my hand. I can see it really good. Okay. You can see it really good. That's good, I guess. Doesn't help me at all. Oh, I drove by Arby's, was it yesterday? And there's so Arby's used to run like 2 for 2, not 2 for 2, but it was like their 2 deal was like ham sandwiches for a long time, and then he changed it to their gyros, a little bit questionable. And then I passed by and their window said, I think it said the Arby's meat box. I was like, yeah, that's not a very good name. Thanks what it says. I'll have to look again when I go by. Because I think you just pick your whatever sandwich, meat sandwich you want, and then you get fries or curly fries and maybe a drink or maybe one of those apple turnovers. There you go. Check this out. Check this page out. Log on there Saturday, definitely. You can see the new slingshot. It will be purple, black, blue, and white. Arby's definitely fell off. Arby's was one of my favorite places as a kid. Now it's like almost like a 60-40% gamble. It's going to be good. I won't say 50-50, but it's close. It's almost a coin toss. Almost a coin toss. Curly fries are pretty solid almost every time, but the sandwich, not so much. All right, almost 3 minutes to that hour. Why did I go over here again? 25 years. You're not missing anything. You're really not missing anything. What was the last fast food you ate? Because I know there's nothing really around your parts. Was it just McDonald's? They're kind of everywhere. They're probably the most accessible, I would think. Going back. Got self-conscious. Went back for a minute. It was a long delay. That sucks. It's probably because it goes to Restream and then goes to whatever firewalls. Where it needs to go to is a kick in YouTube. But that's on your stream too sometimes. Like you'll be like way behind on chat. And it kind of sucks because it messes up your flow of conversation. So I hope they get better at that. Steak and Shake, about 6 months in COVID. You got COVID from Steak and Shake? Steak and Shake is usually pretty good. In Indiana, they were pretty good. Here, I think we have like one. I've never been because I heard it's kind of people are like really lined up for it when open. It's like, is this Steak and Shake? You know, so I would get the only thing I get there is I get the Philly melt, right? I get the melt, the patty melt. I get the patty melt there. I think that's all I've ever gotten. The Steak and Shake is the patty melt. Come to think of it, at least as an adult. Was that 2019? Well, COVID was started the map in 2019. I think America is 2020 to 2023, right? Earlier, something like that. It's a giant psyop. So it'll take them a long time to pull that again. But throughout history, they've pulled it a couple times, like the plagues and mass hysteria. Got people good with this one. I'm not saying it's not real because I got COVID, probably 2024 or so. After like they were like, take Motrin and Mucinex. I was like, okay, thanks for this advice for this crazy disease. Motrin and Mucinex. All right, thanks. Yeah. So it did suck though. Like it was a bad flu. I had muscle aches. I was out for probably 5 days. So it wasn't pleasant, that's for sure. But I didn't feel like detrimental. I got some of my tonsils, so my throat gets really sore when I get sick because I think a lot of infection stops right there because you're supposed to have your tonsils. When I was a kid, they were just ripping out kids' tonsils left and right. Aliens next. Yeah, they just launched another rocket ship. So like, how much taxpayers that cost? How much that cost taxpayers? You speak correctly. And I think the launch one's like in the billions of dollars. I was like, why are we launching these things that aren't bringing anything useful back? I guess as far as we know. I'm gonna go all Alex Jones in here. Oh, really? Because I know we're closer in generations. And did you like see that occurrence a lot, where like a lot of people you knew or kids of your age, around your age, or like getting their tonsils removed, and like, oh, got tonsils removed, and you get ice cream. Tell you that story. Going to the moon on the 6th. Why? Why are we going to the moon? Why? And have we even been to the moon? Is the other question? Is that even a thing? Is there oil up there? You want to give us some gas prices cut? Because if not, why are you going? Yeah, I did. Did. So I was getting sick a lot as a little kid, and then they found out like my mom got asthma, stopped smoking. My dad stopped smoking in the house, and I didn't get sick anymore. Hmm. There you go. Because at that time, everybody smoked. It was smoking in restaurants, smoking in airports is terrible. Smoking section in Ponderosa. You had a Ponderosa. No. Okay. Oh, broke the hour mark. So that's good. Oh, looks like, oh, there's still 10 people in here. That's cool. So usually on YouTube says there's like 3 people in here. Like one's me, so 2 people. Oh no, it says 10. So been through the days. What's gonna go on tomorrow? Um, check out Knuckles on Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern time on his channel. He does a cool live. It's very chill in there. Good place to hang out. And if you have a YouTube channel, always feel free to promote it in my chat. I should have said that earlier. I'm about to log off. But if you want to get in really quick, if you're a YouTuber or a content creator on Twitch, or you're an Instagram person, so as long as it's not a risque site, you can promote yourself in there. I don't really mind. Oh man, Tommy's robot vacuum blew up today. What? Wait, what? Man, Tommy's robot vacuum blew up today. And who's Tommy? Almost got the house on fire. What the heck? That's it's like a Roomba, or like a Timu Roomba, a knockoff or something. We had one for a little while. It was okay. So I never heard them blowing up though. I heard of that before. Visualize, but I'm sure it's not just Tommy, right? Oh, it was a Roomba. Oh man, I'm glad we don't have one anymore. I didn't even vacuum down here. Now that you mention that, tomorrow I guess I'll vacuum. It's a little late today, but tomorrow. Well, I'm glad he's able to put the fire out. That's bad. Hmm. You have a video of it blowing up, catching fire? Jeez. You know, post it. Be a short, be cautionary tale of Roombas. All right. Well, all right, everyone. I've yapped for a little bit over an hour. It's pretty good for me. I usually need a co-host or a catalyst to help things move along, but luckily, Amy Jo and Janine helped the first chat. Numbskulls came in for that second half. So always good stuff. Thank you again, Sarah. I appreciate the super chat. You did not have to do that. That was awesome. So everyone have a blessed night. Give me a security video. Oh yeah, okay. This house, gotcha. That's crazy. But I'm glad nothing got burned down. Yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Have a great Easter. God bless and take care. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.